Okay? Street survey. Yes, 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 yes. I actually learned to be a networker on the street at Burrard in Georgia, downtown. And we did some extensive research. We were out there every morning from 7 till about 9, and then again in the afternoon. And we would literally stand on the street, and we started in a suit, and it was summer. We went from a suit to a golf shirt and dress slacks. Our results got cut by 3/4. Just changing clothes, people weren't interested. When we said, do you have a minute to answer a few questions? Nobody stopped. When we said, do you have 60 seconds to answer a few questions? People would stop and go, go, right? So we learned all these things. We learned that if you both stand on the same side of the road, it's like you're Moses, parting the sidewalk. And people will go as far as they possibly can, tiptoeing right on the edge of the sidewalk to get as far away from you as possible. So you got to make them run the gauntlet. Stand one on that side, one on this side, preferably there's a parked car behind him on that side. Because otherwise they do go around behind him. And then the key to it is consistency. You have people 3 weeks later going, okay, you got me. You've been here for 3 weeks, what the heck is it? Okay? And we would just say, do you have 60 seconds to answer a few questions, right? Are you on the internet? Are you making money with the internet? Okay, and these aren't leading questions at all. I'll just go through them, but they're not leading, okay? They're not leading. Okay, maybe they're a bit leading. Do you own business? Do you own your own business, or are you an employee? Would you like to be your own boss? In an ideal world, how much money would you like to be earning annually? And most people say, well, I'm not going to tell you how much I'm earning. I didn't ask you to. I asked you how much you want to earn. Oh, that's okay then. And most people said $250,000, $500,000, whatever. They all thought very small. Do you earn that much now? Oops! Sorry, that was me being just a little bit mean. Right? In the next 2 years, do you honestly see your company paying you $500,000 per year? That's me being a little bit more mean. On average, how many hours a week do you work? What's your favorite sport to play or hobby to do in your free time? Turn the page. How often a week would you like to be able to golf, play tennis, fly your airplane? How often do you do it now? There's that meanness again. Poke, 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 poke. What holds you back from doing it more? Time or money? See, we're zeroing in on their reason for why. Because downtown in Vancouver, there's a lot of guys making $100,000 a year, wearing nice suits, and every one of them says, man, I would love to have more time. So, if there was a way for you to work less hours, earn your $500,000 a year, all with an hour a day, utilizing state-of-the-art internet-based systems, would you be interested in finding out more? This was the street survey they did for an entire summer, and I went from $2,000 a month to $10,000 a month. And I learned all kinds of stuff, because I went for a month not signing anyone up. And I went, what's going on? And our mentor, Greg Stewart, came out, and he sat at the table beside me and listened to my presentation, because we'd book a bunch of presentations, we'd go to the white spot, we'd do a couple of presentations for as many people as we could get, and then we go home. And he sat there and he came up to me after, he says, okay, so you got to get rid of teach, tell, and sell, and you need to replace that with the word share. And I'm like, come on, man, share is kind of goofy, share doesn't fit me. He says, say it 10 times, it'll fit you, trust me. And I can almost tell you, simply changing teach and tell to share increased my results stupendously. People don't want to be teach or taught. Hey, I've got something to share with you, right? So anyways, he tweaked a few little things, and next thing you know, we started signing people up. So what's even neater is, again, I tend to have these little brain farts and like the neat stuff that I didn't build a business, so there's an app for that. So we now actually have the Street Survey app. Oh yes, there's an app for that. So it's literally the same questions that I did. You got an internet version, you got a non-internet version. This also works on the phone if you're chicken on what to say to people. Phone up your friend and say, hey man, I'm just getting into something, I got some questions for you. You got 60 seconds to answer a few questions. You can put your friends through this survey. Right? It works for LinkedIn people, it works on the phone, it works standing on the side of the street. If you're going to be standing on the side of the street, wear a suit. If possible, bring a pretty girl with you. Okay, bring a dressed up, professionally looking business girl, even if she's not that pretty, that's okay. Bring a woman with you, your results go up.
Like
a guy and a girl.
Bring women and men bring women.
Absolutely.
But Two girls.
Two women will outperform a man and a woman, or two men, guaranteed.
Okay, Kathleen, we're going to Georgia.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't want to admit it, but it's true.
The right street corner.
Yeah. And let's not misunderstand what I meant with dress professionally. Ay, ay, ay.